From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, I'd like to be dancing in the rain right now, but that isn't happening. We're talking about shower and thunderstorms all around in a periphery, but not in the center part of the country. And that all has to do with this big high-pressure dome. And so scooping up moisture out west, I mean, it's great for New Mexico and Colorado, keeping away from forest fires, thank heavens. And then up to the north is a wicked storm cluster that moved through with 70 to 85-mile-an-hour winds, causing damage, power outages in southeast South Dakota, now moving through northwestern portions of Iowa. Additional rain and thunderstorms down around Louisiana and Mississippi, but not here, just hot. And so we continue through Thursday with dangerous heat advisories across central and eastern Oklahoma and an excessive heat warning across southeastern and eastern Kansas and southwest Missouri. Very dangerous. The purple colors you see indicate that it's like higher humidity and very uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable right now across much of the breadbasket. We're in the 90s to around 100 still at this hour. And you can see who's hurting the worst, and it's us. And you can see right where that line of storms is located, dropping temperatures from 90s to near 100 back down the 70s to 80. So refreshing air, but of course you probably don't have any air conditioners at that point because you don't have any electricity. All right. High pressure dominating, and this is up in the upper atmosphere, and this is just controlling everything. And this is more likely mid-late July, early August, but this has come on stronger over the last couple of weeks. That's why we quit raining. You know, it's been 3 weeks now since we've had a rain, and we can't keep going like this without getting into major problems. And there's just a little bit of a push further west by next week. And the only good thing about that is there's a little bit more of a northwesterly flow and just a slight chance of a few isolated showers or storms, but not enough to really get excited about. Therefore, only a few isolated storm chances at 10% or less as we work our way on through next week. Now, temperature-wise, isn't changing a whole lot. That high moves off to the west, as I was showing you, and that will take it down instead of 10 degrees to 12 degrees above normal. It'll be about 5 or 6. But still, when average highs are right around 90s, or I should say mid-90s, that'll put us in the upper 90s to 100. So it's not really a win-win thing. And as we look at the next 10 days, again, radar estimates are indicating very little, if any, rainfall. It's a big deal. And it's still hot, and it's going to stay that way. So we have to find a way to kind of conserve to make sure we can make it through this. 70s to around 80 tomorrow morning. Not much happening tomorrow afternoon. A south wind, very hot. Again, heat advisories in effect back in the low 100s. Heat index 104 to 108. And then as we look on into Thursday morning, upper 70s to low 80s. During the afternoon, we're going to be back in the low 100s. Showers and storms out in the Texas Panhandle. Friday, there is a boundary. You see a little bit of blue arrows, and it's going to be awfully hot on Friday. But at least that boundary is coming into the area, so there is a slight chance of a storm Friday night into Saturday morning. It's very slight, but at least there's something, and a few clouds maybe. By Sunday, that's pretty much washed out. We're back in the upper 90s to low 100s across the area. So we're going to have to hang in there because it's just doggone hot. 100 right now, heat index 104. The breeze has been good, but it's also drying us out even faster, which is not what we want. But that's what's happening. 86 midnight, and that is still yucky warm for this time of year. It'll be around 80 in the morning, and by the time we get to noon, look at noon's temperature, 97. If you're planning on exercising, working outside, try to do those in the morning and take care of that as best you can, or late evening as the sun's setting, because it is what we call dangerous heat, and it's not going to quit through Friday with only that slight chance storm Friday night into Saturday. Late next week, some isolated storms, but still dangerously hot.